Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update. I'm 27 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and I was going to do an update, mini updates for the past weeks, but I never got around to it. I put it off till now and I feel so bad because I thought it would be neat to track and go back and watch all those videos of when I was pregnant with baby number 3. If you're new here, my name is Jessica. I'm married to my husband Russell, and we have 2 kids. We have a little boy who is 4, and then we have 1 little girl and she's 2. And we are pregnant with baby number 3 due in April, and we're very excited. I cannot wait to welcome this baby into the world and see what the siblings think of the baby. So it's all new. Again, since our youngest one is 2, it's like almost starting over and learning some of the ropes again, so it'll be exciting. And without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to be going through my phone with some notes, and I took some notes on paper that I remember stuff happening since I got to the 27-week mark, since I didn't record prior to this. So first off, we found out we were pregnant August 21st. I found out then, and then I surprised my husband and kids. And if you go to our channel, you go back to a couple videos or so, I don't know how many it is back, I have a video where I surprised my husband, and it was kind of neat. So at least I have that to look back on, and that's pretty fun. And then my first OB appointment was September 24th. So I know that was a while back, but I don't remember too much in the beginning of being sick and stuff. I didn't really have too much morning sickness. I did off and on in the mornings, but I would eat like saltines or something first thing, and then it wouldn't be so bad. But around November 15th, I was sick. My whole house was, except my husband. My kids were, they had like the stomach virus and stuff, so they had all the gunk to go along with that, and I got that too, and I got very dehydrated. I had to go into my OB, and they checked me over and looked me over and all my vitals and stuff, and my pulse was high, my blood pressure was low, and they went ahead and gave me a bag full of fluid. So that took about an hour, and then after the fluids went in, I immediately felt better. I was suffering from headaches, and that's kind of what signaled the dehydration, and I didn't get dehydrated with my last 2 pregnancies, so this was the first time that we fought the stomach virus while I was pregnant, and we've had it really bad. We've had it multiple times this year. Even, I don't care how much I disinfect, how much I clean and all that stuff, we still have gotten it. There's going to be a little girl popping in the video here. You want up on the bed? You want on the bed? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. You get your bracelets. So after I got the fluids, like I said, I felt better, and it was very much needed, and I'm glad I went to the doctor because I kind of hem-hawed around about it and put it off, but me and my mom went, and the kids came, and it was good to just feel better. So my first appointment back in September at my first appointment, I got this bag here full of goodies, and I'm going to go through that in a little bit and show you what's in there. I don't remember getting that at my last 2 babies when I was pregnant with them at those appointments, but I got it this time. And my OB has just moved location, so I don't know if that makes a difference. First, I'm going to go over the symptoms that I've had. I've had headaches off and on, and I know that's because I don't drink near enough. And then I haven't been able to sleep at night, and I will sleep at least till 1 or 2, and then some nights I can sleep all through the night, but there are a few nights that I wake up like at 1 or 2, and then I'm up to like 3, maybe 4, and my husband gets up for work at 4, so then I go back to sleep, and the kids have to get up for school and stuff after that. But I noticed that's one of the symptoms I've had a lot of problems with this time. And I haven't had too much swelling in my hands or anything. None of that. I haven't really been sick except the virus that we had going on. Not really too much morning sickness. I know a couple weeks ago, maybe more than that, maybe like around 24 weeks or so pregnant, I kind of got the morning sickness back again, and that was dreadful because I didn't have it that much in the beginning, and I did kind of get it back again, but it passed with ease, so I haven't had any of that. I haven't had a huge appetite in the mornings like I used to be doing Weight Watchers, and I would eat eggs or something every morning and get protein in. But this time I haven't really had an appetite for breakfast, but I'm trying to eat a lot of fruit, some cereal, like whole grain cereal or toast or something, just to have something on my stomach, which would help. But I was doing Weight Watchers, and at the beginning or right before I got pregnant, I was down 14.2 pounds, and right now I am down 10.2 pounds, so I have gained 4 pounds since my last doctor's appointment, and that was like 3 weeks ago. So I will go back to the doctor here in next week. I think at the end of next week I have an appointment, and then I'll start going every 2 weeks, and then I'll go once a week. But I'm pretty pleased with that so far. I haven't had that much weight gain, which I am not really concerned about my weight gain. I gained a lot with both of my last 2 babies, and it comes off in the end once you work hard and work towards your goal. My only important part is keeping me and most of all the baby healthy. That's all I care. I don't care how much weight I gain. It's really not a big deal for me right now. What are you doing, huh? Come here. Come here. Don't chew on those. Don't chew on those, baby. Here, sit up with Mama. Up here. So since it's not a big deal with me as much, I haven't really been paying attention to what I'm eating like a whole lot. I've kind of been eating what I've been craving, and I have had some cravings. I've been craving donuts, and I'm not really a big sweet eater, but I've been craving donuts off and on, and that's one of the biggest things. And then also I've been craving like chicken. With food aversions, I really haven't had any in the beginning. I don't remember if I did or not. I don't think they were that bad. Just, I wasn't really too hungry in the beginning when I was just had a little bit of sickness. And then again at the 24-week mark or roundabout. What are you doing? You're in the video. You say hi? You can't see, they can't see you. You say hi? Hi. I started feeling movement around 16 to 20 weeks. I actually messaged my doctor because I didn't remember the last 2 times when I would start feeling movement. And this time I started feeling it between 16 and 20 weeks, just real lightly. And then at 20 weeks, I had really started feeling it, and I could feel kicks and stuff. And then we had our ultrasound done, I think it was 20 or 21 weeks. And we didn't find out the gender. This time we're going to wait since we have a boy and a girl, and I've pretty much kept everything from both of them. I can just reuse it there. I will have to buy some new stuff because some of the stuff is stained and all that. But since we're not finding out, this is probably one of the hardest things I've done, not finding out. But we decided early on, since we have a boy and a girl, we weren't going to find out. And I can't wait till we deliver and they say it's a boy or it's a girl. We do have 2 names picked out. We have a boy name and a girl name picked out. And the boy name kind of just came to us. My husband thought of the first name, and then I scrolled through Google looking through baby name list, and I found the middle name. And then the girl name was a real struggle. We didn't find the girl name till probably a month ago. And we had trouble finding this girl name, and I don't know, I think the girl names are a lot harder for us to decide on, but we did decide on one, and I'll probably do a name reveal video, maybe when baby's born or right after. I'm not for sure how that's going to work, or if I'll get one in. I'll have to look into it. So we're very excited for baby boy or baby girl. I know I'm going to do a haul for baby, probably either a haul and a what I packed in my diaper bag video, or both all in the same video. I'm not really for sure, but we did buy things for boy and girl. I bought a coming home outfit, just a sleeper for both of them, a little brother and a little sister, and then I'll just return or sell the one that we don't need. If you follow me on Instagram, the Alvey family, then you can see the outfits I bought there and keep up with us and all of our updates. Let me look on my list, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Lately, I have felt out of breath, and that's not lately. I've kind of felt that way probably since week 12 or 14. I've had a lot of instances where I've been out of breath. Our laundry's in our basement, so going up and down the stairs with that in hand and full baskets, I get out of breath, or just chasing our hoodlums around when we're out in stores and out in public and just playing with them. I get out of breath a lot sooner. So I've noticed that as a symptom. I really haven't noticed that many symptoms that stand out to me, so I can't really fill you in there. Let me bring up my app on where baby is. So I use 4 different apps. I just look at them and kind of compare them. They're pretty similar. I use the Ovia Pregnancy, the Pregnancy Plus, the What to Expect Pregnancy, and the Nurture app. I'll just start with the first one, the Ovia Pregnancy. I haven't really found one that I love, so I just go back and forth between all 4 and kind of compare them. It says 27 weeks and 1 day. Baby 3 is about the size of a bunch of bananas, which is, I think, pretty big. Now that the baby can hear a lot more. And then this week, your baby's brain can control lungs and regulate body temperature, which may be messing with yours. And I know from the get-go, I've had a lot of memory or remembering things or certain things that I can't remember. I don't know, just a whole lot of memory stuff that has slipped, and I blame it on the mom brain, which I kind of feel like I had that before baby. And then on the Pregnancy Plus, this app's kind of neat because it shows you kind of what your baby would look like when it was inside of you. So baby says this week marks the end of your 2nd trimester, so that's exciting. Next week I will start my 3rd trimester, and at this time, this pregnancy feels like it has just flown by so fast. I know the last one flew by, but this one seems like it is even faster. And let's see what this one says. It says your baby is beginning to enter a very active phase in its cramped quarters. The amniotic fluid has decreased, which means you'll feel every movement of your baby much more than ever before. And actually right now I feel baby moving high up in the top of my belly. So that explains it. Your baby will be practicing the sucking reflex in order to prepare for breastfeeding, and I do plan on breastfeeding this baby, so that's exciting. I did just order my breast pump yesterday, so I'm excited to try that. I got the Spectra S2, and the last 2 times I had Medella's, so I've heard good reviews on the Spectra, so I'm excited to get those in and try it out. I plan on exclusively breastfeeding. The last 2 times I never produced enough, and I had a hard time with latch issues, so both my babies had to switch to formula last time in order to gain weight, which I believe in the end a fed baby is best, so fed is best. So however the baby gets fed in the end is all that matters to me, as long as the baby's healthy and happy. It says your baby's neurons and brain tissue are developing rapidly, and the brain waves are working like newborn brain waves. So that's exciting to know that all that stuff is going on up there and so early. It's just crazy how awesome our God is and what He's capable of doing in building and creating this baby in my belly from His very own making.
Mama.
What, baby?
Dad.
Yeah. And another symptom, it says your uterus has come very close to your rib cage, and I noticed that I can't eat a whole lot or certain things like spicy stuff or greasy stuff, and I get indigestion real bad. I have real bad heartburn. We ate a snack real late last night, some pie, and I was up with heartburn real bad, and it was like peanut butter pie, so I wouldn't think that would affect it, but I already had, I guess, all my supper on my belly from earlier. And I don't know, maybe it was just too much. It says you may notice some swelling, which I haven't really noticed yet. I know last time I had a lot of swelling in my feet towards the end, but this time I haven't had any yet. I know they have checked with that, and I've been good so far. Another thing that I have noticed that I haven't been doing as much of as I was in the beginning is I'm not drinking as much water as I was in the beginning. I have this cup here. I don't know what size this is, maybe 32 ounces or something. But I have this cup, and I'm wanting to keep it full of ice water so I can keep filling it and getting in my water intake for the day. But I know that that has been one of the struggles, is getting enough water in. And I know I struggled with that after birth with both of my babies last time. I have a hard time making myself drink. I think too, I stay too busy or something during the day. I also had my 1-hour glucose test done, and it was done in the second week of January. And I had my daughter's birthday party the first week of January, so we've been eating birthday cake off and on that first week that we had left over, and we froze. And I think that definitely hurt my score. I didn't pass my 1-hour glucose, so my score was 132, and it has to be under 130, so I barely made it. So then week after that, or 2 weeks after that, I had to do my 3-hour glucose test, and that was last week, and that was a lot rougher than I remembered. I didn't do it with this little girl, but I did do it with my firstborn, who was a boy. I didn't pass my 1 hour with him, and I had to do the 3-hour, and I don't remember it being as rough as it was this time. The drink was much sweeter than I remembered. It was very hard to get down. I had 5 minutes to get it down, and I probably downed it in like 1 or 2 minutes or something crazy. And then I had to get my fasting blood taken, and then they tested my blood each hour for the next 3 hours after that. And that wasn't rough. Getting my blood taken and stuff wasn't the hard part, but just sitting there waiting. I had to wait at the doctor's office, and I did feel really nauseous this time. So I'm glad that's over with. I did pass that one. I don't have gestational diabetes. I was really nervous this time, thinking I would, since I didn't pass it the first time. But I'm definitely glad that is over with, and we have set sail to that and moved on. And once the nurse called and told me that I had passed the 3-hour glucose, I was in awe, and I just felt like the weight lifted off my shoulders, and just one less thing I have to worry about. I try not to worry, but it's just there in the back of my brain. Always something's nitpicking back there, so I'm glad that is out of there and I don't have to worry about that anymore. So moving on to the third app is what to expect pregnancy. And it says that baby is the size of your baby is as big as a cabbage. So that kind of puts it into perspective, which a head of cabbage is pretty large. It says around 14 and a half inches, and your baby may weigh around 2 pounds, and it says you have 13 weeks to go, which I have C-sections on my baby, so we will be delivering usually, I don't know, a couple days to a week early, since my doctor doesn't like to chance me going into labor before I have the baby in C-section. So we've just always delivered. The last time we delivered a week early. The time before that, I tried to have a vaginal birth and I wasn't able to, and we had to have a C-section. So that one I was 39 weeks and a couple days or something. So that one is what that says. And then the last app is Nurture. And I don't use this one as well. I don't think it's as easy to use. It's more of like a news question, or I don't know how to explain it. But it has like, people post on here questions, and has little news articles about babies and upcoming stuff with babies. So I don't use it as well because I like to keep update on the baby, like where the baby is, what size the baby is, and all of that stuff. So those are the apps I use. And I'm going to go through this bag here. Like I said, we got this bag at my OB. The first thing that I had in there, besides some of the paperwork from there, but I pulled that out, it comes with this little magazine, and there's coupons inside. So, and this is As Your Baby Grows from Conception to Birth. You can read through here, and it tells you, like this, month 5, it'll tell you what happens in month 5. So that's kind of neat to learn and read up on. And it shows you pictures of what the baby would look like. So I think that's kind of neat and puts it into perspective what your baby looks like. I don't know, it's kind of neat. So that was in there. And I'm pretty sure this is probably like all the OB's offices. They probably all give out these. This was in here. Permanent member of the Sisterhood of Motherhood. I don't know what brand this is. Oh, okay. It comes with breast milk storage bottles. So that's neat. Little 2 storage bottles. And then it comes with some more coupons. So there's a coupons on there. And then this is from, okay, this bag is from Similac, which I don't plan on using formula. I'm going to really try to breastfeed this time. The last 2 times I was not dedicated at all like I should have been. So I really want to this time. It has some more coupons. And then there is a container of, this is Similac Pro Advanced Formula. I don't remember. Last time we just used like the store brand. I think the Walmart one. I think it was the Gentle one. And the time before that we used Similac with my firstborn. And this is still in date. And it's just the formula there. So if I do have to supplement or something, then there is that. So that's kind of nice. Because I know last time my daughter had real bad jaundice. And we ended up having to get her levels checked every day. And we didn't do the light on her because her levels were just at the mark that we didn't really need the light. So we just had to get levels checked. But she ended up not getting enough breast milk in. So that was no fun there. This is a big bag. It looks like a little cooler. It's from Enfamil. Oh, this is neat. It's a cooler. So if I do breastfeed, I can take my milk and store it in here. And this comes with an ice pack. So that's nice. And it has 2 slots for bottles. And then we have, let me see what this is. I think these are breast milk containers. Let me just tear it open here. I think that's what these would be used for. It comes with 2 little containers, and these go up to, I don't know if it says ounces, it says milliliters. Oh, here it is. These are 2-ounce containers, so there's 4 ounces of breast milk. If I pump, I can pour it in there and store it until I get enough to freeze. There's some more coupons in here, some Lysol coupons and some formula coupons in there. And then this here, let me see what this is. Oh, this is like a little baby book. Oh, that's neat. And it's got like the star, the circle, a square, a checkerboard, and then that. And it says Enfamil, but this would be nice to keep in the van or something, or put in the diaper bag. And it does make the rattling noise, so the baby really likes that when they get older. But these are the colors that I think the babies will see first, and then the way the colors are on the shapes, I think that's what they can recognize or something. So that's nice. And then finally in this cooler there is an Enfamil Neural Pro. This is, it looks like 0 to 12 months. So if I would have to supplement, I do have 2 containers now that I could if the baby would have jaundice. And then, let me take this off there. And then this cooler is huge. It's huge inside. Very nice. It has the gold lining in it and kind of like a honeycomb design. And then it has the little, I guess that's an owl. And then it does zip around the top. And there is a little pocket here, so if I wanted to store my breast pump attachments or wires or whatever, I could, or more breast milk bags or something, the storage bags, then I could. And then it does have a little clip here on the top, so I could clip it to the stroller or whatever. If we're going to go on like a zoo trip or something, I could bring this and store milk if I had to. So that's really nice. And then that was it in there. So if you all like this video and you want to stay tuned and watch our family grow, here in April we're going to add one more to our family, and we're so excited. If you want to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button so you can be notified when my videos upload. And then if you hit the thumbs up button, that would be much appreciated. We would love to have you around. I'm trying to get on a better routine of uploading regularly, but I've kind of failed at that, and I put it off, and I just keep putting it on the back burner and moving on when I care for my little one during the day. So I am going to do a belly bump picture, let you see the belly bump. So here is baby at 27 weeks. Very much there. And I think just recently I have gotten bigger and sticking out further, and it's just so exciting to see baby develop and how round baby is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you all watch the next video of the upcoming baby videos and any other videos that I decide to film, and stay tuned to see what's coming. So we will talk to you later. Bye.